The winds of the bitter internecine warfare that blow over the lands to the north are not as violent here along the fertile shores of the Yangtze River. But the winds of change have been felt, and with them, the wise words of Confucius and the way of the Tao have arrived. According to royal geomancers, this location, evidently the site of an ancient temple, would be a most excellent place to establish a new city. If a Confucian academy is constructed and shrines built for the followers of the Tao, your city's upper class will no doubt take residence in rather impressive compounds. Ensure that your humble citizens give proper respect to Confucius and to our ancestor heroes, for then it is very likely that they will be justly rewarded.
Hey guys, welcome back to Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. We are here on New Ways, which is, it looks like we actually get the new religious building, the Tao Shrines, I think. And we need 24 months of heroes, which is, well, we gotta keep the gods happy, and 100 people in impressive compounds or better, which I think are, well, higher level elite housing. And we're still on the Yangtze River here. Let's see, Confucius and the way of the Tao have arrived. Okay, so we get Confucian academies and shrines, right? And, right, the site of an ancient temple. Well, let's go to the city and see what we're dealing with. Alright, so it's, we got some empty space here. Oh, is that the city ruins? These are the ruins of a city from past dynasties until they are cleared away or people cannot live or travel in this area. We might leave the ruins there just for fun. What else we have on this map? We have, oh, wild pigs. Okay, and lots of wild pigs around here. We got fish. Let's have a look at our food here. Farms, yeah. Cabbage, rice. So we got cabbage, rice, fish, and hunters. So we got 4 types of food on this map already. Where are we? Ying? And we're very far south, so I don't think we're going to be encountering any military because all the military is up here. Hao is actually gone. Remember in the last mission, they mentioned Hao was captured. Well, it's completely off the map now. Alright. So, people are going to be coming in here, and where do I want to build my first residential block? Now, I've been testing the residential block, and you know how I usually put 8... Well, it's about 8 houses long on the inner circle. I've been testing the walking distances of certain things, and I could probably go up to 15 if I planned it really carefully. So I wonder if I can fit a block of 15 houses here. Or maybe it'd be better if it goes this way. Maybe it's better that way. Alright, but what about exports? Who are we dealing with? We're already trading land routes, very nice, with Anyang, which buys wood, game meat, and carved jade. And we could sell bronzeware, salt, and millet. So what do we have under here? We've got clay pits, logging sheds, weaver, carvers, kilns, bronzeware makers, but no smelters. Okay, so we're probably going to have to find some other exports here because selling game meat and wood, well, they're not going to provide us all that much. Right, as we set up, we'll see if anyone wants to open trade with us, but we'll probably have to ask them soon enough. Alright, so I'm going to set up my first residential block. I'm looking for fishing, maybe? There's a lot of flat coast over on this side. It seems like this side is a bit rough for fishing. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to probably set up a fishing district over here and see if we can fit a large single residential block. Alright, so here's my large block. It's 15 houses in a row on the inside of the circle. It got a little bit close to those rocks, but that's fine. Some of these buildings are going to be needing, for example, tax offices need the rocks for Feng Shui over there. Everything is, of course, 100% green Feng Shui in my playthroughs. And as you can see here, because the block is so long, these safety buildings need to be double up, along with the temples and things like that. I'm not sure if you actually need 2 temples. I'll have to watch one of the walkers go around it to see first. But I do know the marketplace. I did go ahead and test in my off-screen time, where the market walkers can make it all the way around a 15-house block, block. Anyway, on the back here, you see I've got the fishing industry going, and gonna have a mill nicely tucked away in there, and I could have some production buildings here for ceramics and things like that, but right now I'm mainly concerned about money. So I put a bridge over here, and I'm now gonna set up a bit of an export industry over on this side, because we can export wood, game meat, and carved jade. So as usual with Khufu and Anyang, we can import jade and export carved jade. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and get Khufu and Anyang going, along with selling wood and game meat, which I'm gonna set up somewhere along here, because you see all this game meat and see all this wood. There's like 3 groups of wild pigs here. It's fantastic. There we go, we're now feeding our people. The first feeding is always going to be a little tough because it goes from 0 to like 14 food in each house. Oh, 28 in these. So it is actually based on how many people are inside, I think. Yeah, it is. The first feeding is going on and we're starting to get a little low on money. The fish, I think, can keep up with this. But feeding this many houses in one go can be a little tricky. But over here, I've got a super efficient trading, commerce, industrial area to get our exports going. We've got, because we can sell, over here, we can sell 12 of each a year, right? So, oh, we've already sold 8 this year. I'm not sure if we're overproducing here, but I'm assuming we can produce 4 units of everything from one building. So 4, 4, 4, that's 12. So 3 logging sheds, 3 hunting tents, and 3 Jade Carvers studios. So this is going to set our first set of exports, and you can see Jade is also coming in now. And at this point, I think I need to figure out what everyone's buying or trading. So we're gonna request open trade with all these cities. Now it's probably gonna be the same as before, but you never can be too sure. And Loyi, I'm not sure what Loyi, that's our last map in the last mission. Not sure what they're gonna be selling. But let's send a request to each. That costs 100 each. That's a little pricey, but we gotta find out what they're selling and, well, mainly what they're buying. And okay, it seems like fish is managing to stay on top of it. Once we get past this first feeding, it's gonna be okay. But let's drop some gardens here, because some of these houses aren't able to evolve to that level without... There we go. Just needed a few gardens around here. There. Now that's gonna sort out our employment problem. We already have unemployment, which means we can, well, once these people move in, we'll be able to cater to the workforce needed for whatever industries we are going to expand to once we figure out what we can sell. Alright, so we're pretty much, well, just hovering above debt here, and we kind of went into debt just now, but just as I got that, Ping Yang was the only one who decided to open trade with me straight away. I mean, there's a lot more we could sell if we look around, but for example, selling more silk is definitely a possibility, but right now we can only sell 12 a year to Ping Yang. So I put one silk farm here with a couple weavers, and that's gonna pretty much get us back into the white here with our how much money we're making. And I put down 3 hemp farms here, so we can start getting hemp to start pleasing the gods, because we do need a god to hang around for 24 months. That's gonna take quite some time to do. Now, the 100 people in impressive compounds or better, we're gonna need to figure out where we want our high-level district to be. I think somewhere over here. 100 people, I don't know how many people can fit into an impressive compound, but I'm guessing we might need about 6, and 6 elite housing can fit here quite nicely. But I'm only concerned about the marketplace they're reaching food. I mean, right now we've got all the fish we need here, but I'm not sure if fish is going to be able to reach up here at all. Maybe if we really overproduce fish, it might make it up there. Like put a ramp up there to the road. If the mill's there, it's not too far. And hemp. Hemp should probably be a little closer, but right now it's going to go right there. It's fine. Alright, so... exports are going okay. We're selling, you can see all those 3 things are selling. We're importing the jade here, and soon we'll be exporting silk as well, and that should stabilize our economy. Alright, so we've got rice coming in, and cabbages coming in soon as well. We've got these 2 farmhouses here, so that means we'll get a total of 3 types of food. So I set this to minimum quality appetizing food, because currently they're just selling fish broth, really, but there's enough plain food, or bland food rather, to keep the housing area going, because it stores up to like 1,400, and of course the houses have their own supply. So we got a bit of cabbages in last year, but not quite enough, and we've got lots of hemp coming in, which I am using to give to the gods, and I need gods in my city hanging around for 2 years. So Nuwa, let's give you another great bale of hemp. Feeling exalted? Fantastic. Now get in the city, because we need you to hang around for quite some time. The city is now worthy of an ancestral hero. Fantastic. I've also been giving fish to keep the gods happy. Anyway, all this rice is coming in, and the walking distance is quite far, but it doesn't really matter because, well, they'll eventually deliver it. It's fine. Now, I hope the cabbages are also delivered. I hope these rice guys don't have to get back home before the cabbage is delivered. I hope not, anyway. There's still some cabbages there from last year, I think. Is it? Yeah, there's still one load of cabbages there. And there we go. We've got Nuwa. Where is she? There? Alright, so we could actually use Nuwa to capture an animal, which we could capture these boars if we so desired. But for now, we just need her in the city. So does it actually show 0 of 24 months? We need to keep her happy by continuously giving her more gifts. So we got to make sure we keep doing that. Alright, so now we're just waiting for the 3 types of food to fully stock up here. So we got to wait for the cabbages to come in. And then once the cabbages are in, we should be able to... Well, it's harvesting now. Do they send it? Yes, they do send it. Alright, once the cabbages reach here, then we'll be able to get 3 types of food and immediately evolve these houses to really high level housing. So I've been trying to get these pigs into my palace over here, which, actually, is this palace covered by my inspector's tower? It is, I think. Alright, I've been trying to get these pigs back into my palace, but the hunters keep killing them before I get them back, so I had to turn off the hunter sense. Anyway, these houses have all now fully evolved, except for a couple on the edge here, which, I think this might be a desirability issue, or... Oh, those 2 houses... They're not getting music. Music doesn't reach those 2 houses. Oh well, we have plenty of unemployment. I gotta pause the game there. And I guess we'll demolish those 2 buildings. And, well... These buildings on the end... Oh, that's making improvements right now. That one needs ceramics. Why have ceramics not really reached that? I suppose our ceramic supply is struggling a little bit. And, it seems like we've run out of cabbages. Why do we always run out of cabbages? Well, at least more's coming in now. Is the food supply okay? Yeah, food's doing okay. So anyway, we've evolved all of these into ornate apartments, and most of them can't evolve because of desirability. Really? Is it all? But here we go. They need a Taoist or Buddhist building to evolve further, which we actually have for the first time. Taoist buildings, Taoist shrine. So let's put that down there. Now, one ancestral shrine has been enough to cover this entire neighborhood. We'll see if this Taoist shrine will... wait, what's it say? The Taoist priest is putting on a fresh robe before going out. Okay. Let's see what this guy looks like. Come on, where is he? Hello? Taoist priest?
The sage seeks freedom from desire, not grasping at ideas. He brings men back when they are lost and helps them find the Tao.
Helps them find the Tao. Chang Yao there. Now, oh, they can't evolve unless they get tea from a peddler. Alright, so these houses are not evolving. Tea is something that hasn't really come to China yet, apparently. But that's fine. All of these kilns are going with ceramics. Do we still have ceramics in here? There are still a supply of ceramics. Food's run out, but I think these houses have enough to last. We just need to wait for the cabbages. There they are. These guys.
It feels like I've been pushing this load uphill all day. The higher I go, the harder it gets.
Alright, so that's coming in. And actually, do we have... We actually have a wild pig, thank you very much. And while you're here, go catch another one. And let's make sure you stick around for a bit longer. When an ancestral hero hangs around, they always get upset easier. There we go. How many months have you been here? 13? Out of 24? Okay, halfway there. So now, the only thing we have to focus on is the elite housing. And with all of this unemployment, we have to do something with it. That is way too insane. 186 unemployed. Alright, we gotta figure something out for this new area. So I've been dealing with a few things here, and unemployment is down to at least 5%. That's manageable by putting down a few more farmhouses and increasing my silkworm industry, or silk industry rather, and also deleting a couple houses just to get it to a manageable place. We can actually put down a couple extra houses to get in another 60, well, another 120 people. we could actually fit in like a couple houses here actually. And over here I set up the elite housing area, and actually there's only really room for 4 because there's bad feng shui over here. Oh, I could actually squeeze some on the end of the road there. That might actually be something we could do. I was thinking I was gonna just cut the road off here, but I could actually fit in 1 more at the end. So if I need 1 more elite housing, I can fit it in at the end there. We'll just make room for it just in case. There we go. Okay, so we've got 4 elite housing, and they need well, a few things. Yes, we need to get our food supply stabilized. So right now I put down 1 farm there as well. So I put down, before we had 2 farms, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 farmhouses, so it's more than double the food production we had earlier. So that should 100% get our 3 types of food stabilized. But we're gonna need another type of food for over here. The 4th type of food. I don't know if we could get game meat all the way over there. I actually forgot to turn these back on. I can't believe I forgot to turn the hunter's tents back on. Oh well. Have we still been selling? We sold 4 this year? Okay, we can still sell some game meat. I think there was 4 in storage from last year. And look at all the pigs are all back. And also, it's the year of the snake, so I had a Chinese New Year celebration. And because it's my year, I asked for a special gift. I got a pheasant. So I actually got 2 types of animals in my menagerie. But for now, yes, Lo Yi was asking for sacks of rice. We just didn't have rice in stock. We're gonna have to send it off now. How much do they need? Lo Yi, right here. They need 12. Is there room for 12 in here? Go up to 12. Lower the amount of fish we're stocking, and give more fish to Nuwa here. Make some room for the rice. Alright, let's get that rice in. And oh, the markets are coming to collect the 3 types of food. Alright, Lo Yi, sorry that I couldn't get your rice in time. There you go. You can have your rice now. And we should actually... I'm not gonna focus so much on fish anymore, because I've been using fish to keep the gods happy. And, well, we don't have to do that anymore. Nuwa's gonna hang around for another couple months, and we'll actually fulfill that request. So for now... Oh, I also increased my ceramics industry. Look at that. So we got plenty of ceramics. We don't need to give the gods fish anymore. We can give them ceramics. And I put this warehouse here to store silk once the silk starts coming in. Though currently, 2 silk farms doesn't seem like it's going to maintain our exports and what we need. Can I fit more silk somewhere? Probably down here, I think. And once the silk comes in, we can start evolving these houses. We'll probably have to import bronzeware, and then we'll win once these evolve. Hey, would you look at that? Lo Yi demands a wild pig. Good thing I went and captured that, huh? Alright, well, dispatch now. Go ahead, have a wild pig. I actually captured an extra one, which means I still have a wild pig. Alright, so fantastic. Anyway, we're upping our silk production here. You can see it's sort of getting along. We built a couple more orchards, and I also want to put a mill here because we're going to need 4 types of food here, but I don't think this is actually going to work. I put down these hunters' tents, it's not working. We're going to get rid of that mill. We're going to have to get 4 types of food into this, and I think I'm going to have to import something. I'm trying to open trade with Yulin. They produce salt and bronze and game meat, which we might want to import salt, I think, into this. So we're gonna go ahead and accept or get 8 salt into here. And actually, we'll just make it 4 maybe, and we'll drop the... Actually, no, we'll leave it 8. Keep it all at 8 here. Anyway, we did actually have a bit of feeding problem here on one of the... Well, in the last year, because... well, we just sort of ran out of the 3 types of food, but I think it's going to go along much smoother this year now that we have so many farms going. And yeah, all of this is looking good. We also have hit 24 months of heroes. Well, it's actually 27 months now. I'm going to pay a bit less attention to giving gifts to the gods, though. We do have plenty of ceramics and hemp to give if so required. Anyone unhappy? Here. You have... an offering of ceramics. There we go. Nuwa is still hanging around over here. Alright, so right now silk is sort of starting to come in, so let's go ahead and put down a silk shop right there. And we're gonna need a bronzeware shop as well. But to get bronzeware, I want to start importing bronze from Yulin and convert it into bronzeware to fill up this warehouse, which over here everything should fit nicely on this side. So we should be able to do that, but we have to open trade with Yulin first. Alright, so there we go. We've got 4 types of food in this mill. I decided to put the mill back because, well, we had so much overflow of food, might as well, right? Anyway, we've got 4 types of food down here as well, which I'm gonna leave this on appetizing food because, well, having an extra type of food here means they'll have easier access to 3 types. Anyway, here we got 4 types and we've set this to tasty food, and they should be serving tasty food once, I should actually delete these food shops and put down 2 new ones to reset the food supply and make sure they're on tasty food. And let's just speed up to make sure this actually goes along nicely. There we go. Market lady going to get tasty food, and soon that means these can evolve. And also we've got bronzeware and silk, which means they're getting everything they need except for tea. And also under religion, I actually have this Confucian Academy, which I'm not sure what it does, so let's go ahead and place this down. What does it do?
He who keeps the old akindle and adds new knowledge is fit to be a teacher.
No examinations can be given while the Confucian Academy has no wood. Oh, it needs wood. Alright. Scholars teach the Analects of Confucius to young nobles here. And also, under religion, Confucius has always been sort of locked off until you get the academy, it seems. So, we got plenty of hemp here. Wow, he didn't care at all. He doesn't care about hemp. I think the gods actually have preferences. Huh. Well, anyway, we've got 4 types of food going. You can see the cabbages are still coming in. Lots of food. Here, also going plenty. And all these houses should be stocked up okay. A little low on some, but should be okay. Anyway, these are now humble compounds, and they need access to Confucian Academy. Okay, they might actually not care about the Taoist shrine, but maybe they do. I put them both down. But that needs some wood, so let's
Old akindle and adds new knowledge is fit to be a teacher.
Can I just stick a logging shed somewhere? I guess I could place one. No? It's gotta go there. Alright, an extra logging shed here won't hurt. We'll wait for some wood to get through there. Ah, there's some coming over here. Let's speed this up. And now there's wood. The classes at this Confucian Academy are completely filled. Confucian scholar is preparing his notes before class. Okay. So, they need wood for paper, basically. And there's some extra wood. Looks like we do have plenty of wood going around, actually. I should actually create like a shortcut here. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but I will roadblock this off. Like that. So now the wood supply can actually shortcut over that side, which is good. And here we go, here's the new Confucian guy.
The people are failing to study Master Confucius' teachings. Their virtue and filial piety are far from perfect.
Huh. Okay, and here's the Taoist guy.
The sage seeks freedom from desire, not grasping at ideas. He brings men back when they are lost and helps them find the Tao.
Very philosophical. Now, why isn't this evolving? Appeal of the neighborhood? No problem. Here's a bunch of gardens for you. And they're making improvements from humble compound to impressive compound. And they need drama access if it is to evolve. Drama. A new entertainment thing, I think. Anyway, these impressive compounds sure are impressive. How many can fit in each? 20? So we need 100 people. So we actually need one more house. Good thing there is actually space for one back here. So that's gonna go there. We're gonna surround it with gardens. And very soon... How do I get this? There we go. That should be enough. And there's actually a nice little spot there. Let's recreational area. Round wayside. That looks good. Square? What does square like? There we go. Looks nice. You can see I put some statues here just to break up the gardens a bit. I would like more. And what's collapsed? Oh. What did I place there? I've forgotten. What was this? The logging shed, right. I forgot. The inspector doesn't actually go down that way. I should open this up to inspectors. Or actually, I should open that up to inspectors and close this one. So this safety building is checking here, and this guy will walk through and check that building. Okay. But we probably didn't need the logging shed anyway. Yeah, and our employment. I actually had to go back up to high wage rates here because those two houses aren't covered. I think if I actually rearrange this, let me just slow the game down, make sure I get this right. If I shifted, let's say, the herbalist stall to here and the ancestral shrine to here, I could actually remove these two and put the two houses in there. Correct? Yeah, that should work. I put a music stand here because these two are actually struggling a bit with music. But there we go. This is slightly more efficient. Because those two houses couldn't get music because the music walkers just didn't reach around that far. But they will reach there. Alright. Good. Fantastic. So now... Oh, these impressive compounds. They look really nice. People have moved in already as well. So we're just going to have to wait for that one to evolve and then we'll be good to go. Hey, it's a new year, let's go ahead and celebrate! Year of the Monkey, and there we go. Have a nice celebration for most of the people down here. Our population's over 3,000, that's pretty good. Anyway, this house has become an impressive compound, so now we just have to wait for people to move in and we'll win. I put down an extra herbalist stall there because the herbalist was taking a while, so I decided to just go for it. And Nuar at Yulin within 4 months, 7 bolts of silk. Sure, go ahead, have that. We've got plenty of silk actually. And also I put this logging shed back down because we are actually selling wood from here, so might as well try and maximize that. Anyway, what's the population here? 10 out of 10? Is it? Wait, why is it 10 out of 10? Oh, extra room for 10, sorry. There we go.
Noble Administrator, the insightful guidance you have provided to your citizens and your city has been excellent. Under your tutelage, the city of Ying has grown strong and prosperous. The teachings of Confucius and the way of the Tao are spreading throughout the land.
Alright, and that was Ying in the mission New Ways under Turbulent Winds in the Zhou Dynasty. Now there's a lot of things to list out, isn't there? Anyway, here's my score, and finally we do have Confucianism in our cities because that's something we've been looking for a long time. Month's penalty actually took a bit longer than I was supposed to there. Huh. Well, anyway, this was a nice peaceful mission. After all the military missions we've been having, this one's been a pretty decent one, pretty nice and pleasant. I expect next one though to be more militaristic. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.